Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Ventures to Address Global Challenges. I'm Jamie Lettire.
And I'm Nene Umoren.
This week we will be focusing on ITC's e-Choupal. e-Choupal is a corporate philanthropic venture that gives villages in rural India internet access through installation of kiosks in farmers' homes. Internet access has had a multitude of positive effects both for the farmers themselves as well as for ITC. Joining us today is Nene Frey, a farmer in rural India who has experienced the benefits of e-Choupal firsthand. Nick, welcome.
Thank you, Jamie.
Now, Nick, we met you before e-Choupal came to your village. Would you mind if we showed a clip of what your life was like then?
By all means, Nene.
This is the day in the life of a rural Indian farmer. Farmer Frey toils 10 hours a day in order to provide a livelihood for his wife and 5 kids, not to mention his extended family. He slaves under the hot sun, not knowing if his hard work will be enough to feed his family. His only goal is to ensure the highest yield of his crops, regardless of the prices his crops will bring at market.
Wow, Nick, it seems as though your life before e-Choupal was a mere shadow of fulfilling existence.
I know, Jamie. It was really hard. I had no idea what my crops would bring at market, and I was even thinking that I might need to have my kids miss school just to help me in the fields to increase my yield.
You seem to be much better off now. Let's take a look at Nick's life after e-Choupal came to his village.
Notice the increase in Farmer Frey's productivity. He's learned more efficient methods of farming through ITC's web resources, and as a result, his crop yields are higher than ever. Farmer Frey also has direct access to market prices through e-Choupal. Now he knows exactly what profits his crops will bring. This gives him enough confidence to know that he will earn enough income to feed his family. This makes Farmer Frey a happy man.
Thanks, e-Choupal.
Farmer Frey can now sell direct and has no need for the middleman. There's quite a stark contrast between your life before e-Choupal and after. What has been the biggest benefit of the internet access to your agribusiness?
Well, Jamie, I know exactly what my crops will bring at market, and I can plan accordingly.
Well, Nick, we're out of time. Thank you very, very much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Nene.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick has provided us with invaluable insight into the current situation in rural India and the benefits of technology to the developing world.
Indeed, Jamie. Now, let's take an in-depth look at e-Choupal. How could agriculture in India be streamlined and made more efficient while improving the lives of farmers like Farmer Frey? ITC asked this question, and their answer was e-Choupal, a corporate philanthropic initiative designed to link rural farmers in India with market resources without the use of costly middlemen. ITC saw they could buy directly from the farmers at fair prices and prevent unscrupulous middlemen from taking advantage of the farmers' lack of knowledge of market prices. e-Choupal achieves this by providing farmers with internet access in the form of kiosks in local homes. These homeowners, called sanchlaks, are trained in how to use the kiosks and make a profit by charging farmers a service fee for all e-transactions. Suppliers and producers are now directly connected. Farmers are able to buy their supplies from ITC through the kiosks and can also learn about new methods and technology in farming in order to increase their crop yields. Jamie, it sounds amazing.
Yes, it does, and it has had so many positive benefits.
One can imagine.
However, despite the proven effectiveness of e-Choupal, it does have its weaknesses. First of all, e-Choupal is entirely dependent upon ITC for infrastructure and startup costs. Without this funding, e-Choupal would not be able to function. Secondly, ITC also has a monopoly over e-Choupal markets because they are the sole suppliers and also set the market prices. Because e-Choupal fronts all startup costs and pays for the kiosks, the sanchlaks are not invested in the company. Making the sanchlaks pay for some of the startup costs would create a sense of investment in e-Choupal and decrease the risk of the company.
Well, Jamie, I think knowing the risks and benefits of e-Choupal, it sounds like a good deal nonetheless.
I'd definitely say it comes out ahead.
I agree. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Ventures to Address Global Challenges. My name is Nene Umoren.
My name is Jamie Lettire.
And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Take care.